This is the carousel, the boring carousel strategy that print for my clients and give you some credentials here. As you can see, just closed our first client from a carousel. This was literally, I think, 1 or 2 days after we posted our first carousel. So this strategy literally prints in 2026. It's probably the best carousel strategy out there, especially in B2B. And as you can see here, just closed 10K paid in full from Instagram organic. As you can see, $20,000 in a day from Instagram. So yeah, the strategy actually fucking works. So what's new about the carousel algo? Why is this goated? Why is this the meta right now? It's because of the new carousel algorithm, right? So the new carousel algorithm actually pushes your carousel 3 times before, your carousel dies. So you have way more potential with your carousels than reels, right? So every carousel gets 3 chances to capture your followers' attention. So Instagram, when you post your carousel to Instagram, Instagram pushes the carousel with the first slide, right? If the viewer or the prospect doesn't interact with it, Instagram pushes the carousel again, but on the second slide, right? So you have this is your first slide, right? And this is your second slide. Instagram is going to show the first slide, and if they don't interact with it, Instagram is going to show the second slide after some time. After like they close Instagram and reopen it, it's going to show them the second slide. And if they don't interact with the second slide, when they close Instagram and reopen it again, it's going to push the same carousel, but the third slide. So you have your third slide is going to show the third slide. And if they don't interact with it, then your carousel is basically gonna die, and the Instagram is not gonna show it. So how does this make any difference, right? It obviously is gonna get you more impressions, but it's gonna be like it's gonna make a massive difference in how you actually write and structure your carousels, right? So the new structure here and the one you should follow is the 3 connected hooks, right? So these 3 slides should be connected hooks, right? So they all should be hooking, getting viewers' attention. They should all be within the same context, but different hooks, right? And they should also be connected, right? You cannot make 3 separate hooks and post it as a carousel, because this is obviously going to be dumb, but people are not going to click or engage with it because obviously it doesn't make any sense. But if there are 3 different connected hooks and they all make sense together, but they also capture the viewer's attention independently, you're going to win. And this is what we did that actually got us to be able to close 1 client from 1 carousel a day after posting it, right? So as you can see here, how we helped Matt gain 1,300 followers and close 5 to 6 new clients within 30 days using our follower ads funnel. And then this is the second slide, right? Can we, like, if I show you this without the first one, you're gonna be able to get what I'm talking about, right? No cold calling, cold emails, or Dream 100, just our follower ads funnel organic content. He went from cold calling strangers to now getting inbound leads on daily basis. You already understand what I'm trying to say here. So obviously, not independent hook. It depends on the previous slide, but we are, provided that have already seen the previous slide, right? Like they're not going to be shown this one on its own, right? Because obviously, if I'm going to show them this one without showing them the first one, they're not going to understand it, right? So Instagram already have shown them this one, right? And then it's showing this one. They're going to be able to, or they have a bit of context on what's coming next, right? Now, for B2B, you don't have to over-design your carousels. You can just use a simple or similar design, like the expose design we have above. As you can see, this design is goated for B2B and serious business owners because it's a simple style. It doesn't have crazy designing. You can literally get a designer. You can make it on Canva for free. But we obviously have a design because we don't have time to sit there on Canva and create everything. We pay our designers like $5 to $10 per carousel, and we write the content. They obviously make it. Now the slides after the 3 hooking style must give value quickly, then a comment or follow CTA, right? So we usually do comment and DM CTAs instead of follow CTA. We actually do all of them. To be honest, I take that back. We do all of them, right? We do comment CTAs, we do follow CTAs, and we do DM CTAs, right? So how do I choose which CTA I use in each carousel? Now it depends on the content. Okay, it depends on the specific carousel. Like if I'm making a top of funnel carousel, like carousel that's more educational, giving tips, hacks, tricks, whatever, I'm gonna use a follow CTA. So I'm gonna write something like, check out my page to learn more on X and follow me. Right? This is like the CTA I will use for top of funnel carousels. For Middle and bottom of funnel, I'm gonna use comment CTAs for a lead magnet. I'm gonna use ManyChat to automate the lead magnets. Or if I want to literally just get leads right away, I'm just gonna use the DM CTA, and it works so well. So what you want to do is you want to reuse your best performing content on Instagram or YouTube and to create your carousels, right? This is the best thing about YouTube is you can literally reuse all the content, right? So what we do is we have a YouTube video, like complete breakdown of something specific, right? This is YouTube video. I'm just gonna get the transcription and use Claude. Claude, everyone knows Claude these days. I'm just gonna use Claude with my prompts and everything, and I'm just gonna turn it into a carousel, right? And I'm just gonna get my designer to make this entire thing, and then gonna use ManyChat, right? ManyChat. We all know ManyChat, what ManyChat is, to automate the lead magnets. And I usually use the YouTube video as the lead magnet. So ManyChat sends people to this course. And the link we send a deep link. We use URL Genie for that, right? Use URL Genie because it takes them to the YouTube app instead of opening it in the browser. So they have their account loaded up. They can subscribe to your channel. They can like your video. And then from YouTube video, we send them to a landing page. So these are some carousels that have made us, 5K plus, and they only took about 20 minutes or 30 minutes of writing and $5 for the designer, right? So this was a bottom of funnel. These two are actually bottom of funnel, and that's why they made so much money. Yeah, these two are bottom of funnel case studies. So the first one here, how we help Matt gain 1,300 followers and close 5 to 6 new clients within 30 days using our last funnel. Now we are displaying the transformation you can have, right? Within 30 days, obviously this is the timeline, and then this is our unique mechanism here. And then we do some objection handling, right? Because a lot of people are gonna think, oh, he did 200 cold calls a day, when in reality that's not true, right? He implemented our funnel. So our funnel, doesn't have to do any cold calling or cold emails or June 100. It's just our follower ads funnel and organic content. That's the only things he did. And he went from cold calling strangers to now getting inbound leads on a daily basis. This is a transformation, right? This is like their dream outcome or their dream transformation. And then we explain what he did. Okay, he started posting 5 times a day, targeting all layers of the funnel, top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, while running follower ads at $5 a day. And within the first week, 2 of his videos blew up at once. Now, this is a bit of curiosity because people want to know what happened after, his 2 videos blew up. And then this brought leads and traffic and inbound leads within 30 days. And then, these are some, like a list of results he got. And then all without, again, emphasis on the, no cold calls or dream under cold emails, with a couple of minutes a day filming content and $5 a day on follower ads. And then here, a CTA. This entire post or slide is a CTA. If you're in a similar situation to Matt, stuck cold calling or Dream 100 every single day, I'm struggling to sign clients fast, I want to scale to 10,000 to 100,000 per month, just comment the word ads. I'll show you exactly how to implement this system for your agency, right? This also is a bottom funnel one, how we help Fred add 12K plus in recurring revenue within 60 days for his agency. By the way, always try and add some sort of an image in your first slide and in your hooking slides in general, because they capture a lot of attention, right? If you just make the first slide just text, people are not gonna really give a fuck because they it's just a way to stand out. And this is the entire strategy, right? So you can implement it. You can just copy this system and literally implement it for your Instagram, and you will see the difference, right? And you'll start making money sooner or later. Now, an important thing you need to understand is this doesn't replace posting reels and YouTube videos, because people are eventually, after watching enough of your content, they're gonna start reading these in your own voice, right? Which is so important because it builds this connection between you and your audience. So if you want to learn how you can create or script highly converting reels, you can click the video on the screen right now. Or if you want our entire YouTube and Instagram system built completely done for you from A to Z, from ideation, scripting, editing, SEO, thumbnails, and the only thing you have to do is to record for 4 to 6 hours every single month. We'll guarantee 10 to 30 qualified sales calls and 5 to 10 new clients within 90 days, or you don't pay us a cent. So you can click the first link in the description and book a call with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.